You're listening to Friend of Foe Adventure Co., where we got a big booty business and other bunkers and badasses. I ran out of B words.
Friend and Foe Adventure Co. is an immaturely mature podcast. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Welcome back to Friend and Foe Adventure Co. I'm so excited to be continuing the story, the second half of the story, with the non-main cast. We've got Nick playing Deimos, Bunty playing Lucinda, and then Rebecca playing Sailor Twift. Oh, and I'm your BM, Riley. Sorry this has come out a couple days late. I fell behind on editing, but here we go. Previously on Friend and Foe Adventure Co. Thanks Sarah Mill on our Discord for pointing out the missed opportunity that I'll use now. Number 5 is alive! Deimos' consciousness was downloaded into a new/worse body in his previous mentor's new/worse lab. Some of his data was corrupted, and he now believes that before this upload, he had a human body. Under threat of being shut down, or worse, he works for Dr. Pinkman in a middle-of-nowhere doctor's office, helping some and experimenting on those won't-be-missed types. Into the second year working for the doctor, he returns from pawning a sword at a nearby town to find Dr. Pinkman's body gone, a pile of blood, and a note from his robo-friend number 6. Deimos decides to set up shop and continue his search for Mercurius from there. About a year later, Lucinda, a badass from New Albion, shows up at his office looking for someone that she's hunting for. Deimos, feeling guilty over sawing off that certain someone's arm, volunteers to help in her search. At the nearby town of I Don't Fucking Know, they found out that her target killed some people, burnt down some buildings, escaped from jail, and stole utensils. They had a bounty on them, so they went to the bountytorium, and while at the bountytorium, Sailor Twift shows up with her cats and comes and brings a big high-number bounty and a job to turn back on the world's faucet. The bounty lists Phaleon, Goodboy, Mercurius, and Tarquin as victims of the fire and lightning that replaced the rain in Ever Falls. Yearning for the sort of adventures she had with Mr. Mayor, Sailor volunteers to join Deimos and Lucinda on their quest. They bond on their trip to Ever Falls, and when they arrive, they see that Ever Falls has dried up of water and most of the people. At the center of the city, they saw the dried up area that used to be a lake with an island in the center that was completely engulfed in fire and flames. And now, you're still kind of on the outskirts, but then you see a group of a couple people, 4 or 5 people. Well, I guess there's a specific number. That's not too many to count for most of you.
You saying I can't count? Yeah, who was you looking at for the...
A group of 4 people run out and they go into the lake bed. They have guns. One of them has a rocket launcher, and they just all start shooting at the flames and the electricity. They're not really aiming at anything in particular. They're just hoping to hit something, and maybe they'll get lucky. The gal with the rocket launcher posts up, shoots it. It flies towards the elements, but before it can even reach it, a bolt of lightning lashes out, blows it up. They all start to leave defeated.
Are they literally trying to fight fire with fire?
Well, when you put it that way.
And have they been trying this for a while? How is it working out for them?
You hear a sipping sound pretty close to you. You look just about 4 squares away from you. There's this dwarven woman, braided green hair that's got the side shave, right? Just like that. Is that what it's called?
Oh, the undercut?
Okay, yeah, just on one side.
Yeah.
That's what it is? Okay, nice. Learning. And she's just chilling there, sitting at a table. She puts her cappuccino down. Every day, these fools try. You can't blame them. You'd think they'd learn, but you can't blame them. Definition of insanity and all. You all seem like maybe you're a little more intelligent. You didn't just rush up there and try and shoot at it.
Have they been trying this for how long?
This is every day.
Every day since...
So we took a week and a half to get here, so it must be 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's probably roughly that. Yeah, like about 2 weeks. Those ones in particular, they're kind of a part of the organization that's sort of taken over the town. So they didn't mind it at first, but now that more people have abandoned the town and they've already got control of the area, they want the water back, just like everybody else.
And so obviously the solution of shooting at it hasn't really helped.
Yeah, it hasn't helped. I don't know if you can actually see it from here. Maybe you can. You've got a sniper rifle. 2 of you have a sniper rifle, right?
Yeah?
Do I have a sniper rifle?
A little presumptuous, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have looked. Have you looked at the flames?
I'm going to look at the flames through my sniper rifle scope. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Nailed it.
Look at me with the lingo.
Through my sniper rifle binocular.
Uninocular.
Monocular.
Monoocular?
Solo.
Oh, there we go. I like that. Solo-ocular.
Solo-ocular.
So your scope.
Slow your scope.
Anyways, where your eye goes.
Go ahead and roll a search check. And Sailor can as well if she wants to look through her scope.
Lucinda's got it. I trust her.
Deimos, you can as well if you want, but you don't get any sort of, just like no bonus at all, I think, because it's in a distance.
13. 12.
Are you not rolling, Sailor? You're just...
No, I trust their judgment. Whatever they see, I'm going to send Dr. Olivia Benson.
Okay, Lucinda, you look through your scope and you can kind of make out a person almost dead center on the island. Occasionally the flames lick in such a way that you see what looks like maybe a little bit of flesh, but the hair looks like fire. Just looks like fire with streaks of electricity instead of actual hair. But you can't actually make out any sort of like face or see much of a body there. Deimos, you can sort of see that. You can just see a figure out there. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a person made up of fire and electricity out there.
Yeah. And they are actually elevated.
Just floating there.
Floating.
I'm going to ask this, was it a dwarf?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask what happened to kick this all off.
All we've got is rumors, right? That's how this world functions, is rumors. A little bit before all of this went down, there were rumors that some sort of disciple or something was seen in this area, and some of the rivers were being frozen down the way, and turns out some of those were true, because if you follow these lake beds, there are frozen patches of water that slowly are melting and providing at least a little bit of water, but most of those have actually been taken over by bandit camps, and bandits have pulled all that up. Maybe it's related, maybe it's not. Shortly after all of that was happening, this happened. People say that they saw some woman walking out, freezing the lake and walking on it, went into the center, and then everything went misty white for people. Some people think that they were in a tavern, some shared delusion. I'm not really sure about that, but when everybody came to, here was this fire, this electricity storm, the lake dried up within a couple of days. Water starts running low pretty quick, and you can occasionally see this woman in the middle of the island.
Okay, do you know who the woman was?
Nope.
Did she with anyone? Was she on her own?
No one's really sure. Everybody was kind of in this shared delusion. Supposedly, someone said that somebody was crying out some names after the delusion ended. And those names, I think, were reported in the papers, and people don't know whether they're alive or dead or what's happening there.
What were the names?
Oh, I couldn't be bothered to learn that.
I can send Dr. Olivia Benson down to track a newspaper that has the names.
That sounds like a practical solution. Truly.
Okay, I need 5 solid minutes of complete silence. Fingers to temple, intense staring contest with Dr. Olivia Benson. Oh, you cannot interrupt.
No slurping.
Then I'd have to start all over.
Dwarf looks at you, puts their hands up. Okay, yeah, all right.
Can you just not quench your thirst for 5 minutes?
You got it. You got it, champ.
Okay, do it again with Dr. Olivia Benson, and she gives me a little kitty nod, and then she runs off.
All right, well, while we're waiting for that, how should we get closer? Like, what do we do about the floating lady?
How high is she, and how much do the flames come out? Like, can you walk under her, or?
I mean, it's a fairly sizable island, like 50 by 50 squares.
Around,
yeah. Diameter, whatever
Damn.
you say. So yeah, like it's a pretty sizable island, and she is in almost dead center in it, elevated in the air, maybe 4 squares.
I'm sorry, I'm really confused about the geography.
And then, so around it, is there like a lake?
And then we're on the other side of the lake.
Yeah, but the lake is all dried up.
Right. Okay. So it's okay.
It's all coming together now. Yeah.
Good to ask the clarifying questions. And she sees you kind of shaping it up and says, it seems like this one at least is thinking tactically, which I have not seen from any of these fools.
You would be right.
Yeah. Sorry.
That is correct.
Or sailor. Deimos is like, oh yeah, I'm tired.
You're welcome. Using the noggin.
Has Olivia Benson returned? Dr. Olivia Benson returned yet?
I was about to say, why don't you roll me a search check?
All right, Dios mío, that's gonna be 11.
So she hasn't returned yet.
Okay. Well, okay. I know we just had the beautiful compliment of being tactical, but do we also just want to walk up and see how close we can get?
Couldn't hurt, right?
Well, not you.
Famous last words.
Until you're engulfed in flames, and either way. So this dwarf is really the only kind of person we've seen around. Everyone else is like scurrying off.
Yeah, there were those 4 people that went up, shot at it, and then they left all pouty.
So I'm assuming they were shooting at whoever's in the middle, not just like randomly.
No, just like trying to kill the flames.
Well, under it first, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can get closer. I don't like it, but we'll do it.
You start to leave and she's like, go check it out, but when you're done, maybe I can help you out. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Well, what do you have to offer?
Yeah.
A solution.
Okay, well, what is it?
Oh, I thought you guys wanted to check that out. I was going to let you, sightsee. You came all this way. Did you want to get close to it?
Well, I mean, we're on a mission.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I can help you then.
Okay, what do you got?
You all seem different than the others. So, obviously I don't want to give this intel to somebody else that is going to use it less nobly.
You didn't know the names of the people, so I just assumed you didn't know anything, and I apologize for that.
Just because I don't care about what their names were doesn't mean that I don't care about this problem not being resolved.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Those folks actually that were shooting are part of that gang that's kind of running the city. They actually have the solution at their boss's house. They don't even know it, though.
Who's their boss?
Well, here's where it's going to get tricky. Their boss is Victor, V1KT0R. Robots, they love to do those numbers and make names out of them.
Weird.
Yeah.
Deimos, how do you spell your name?
Don't worry about it.
Whatever it is, it's going to be cooler than all the other robots.
Yeah, 100%.
She looks you up and down like, it's cool. It's okay.
All right.
It must be built into the software or something, for sure.
So, this Victor guy, where's he at?
Funny enough, shortly before all of this happened, he was put on house arrest. So he is at his house, where he also proudly displays this thing in his meditation room.
And what is this thing?
It is this red gem. It's more than just a pretty rock. It's actually called a void crystal. They don't realize that it can negate magic, even siren magic, which not a lot of people know how to do. Sirens are pretty damn powerful, so this is the key to ending that, because that siren in the center, that's the problem.
Well, looks like we'll be off to Victor's house. Thank you.
Okay, before we go, can you give us like a rough idea of layout of the house and how many goons he has guarding it? Like, just like your basics.
Also, when Dr. Olivia Benson returns, she's great at this kind of thing, at being real sneaky and breaking into places and definitely not incapacitating anybody who gets in her way.
And as you say that, Dr. Olivia Benson comes up with a newspaper.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Thank you, Doctor.
I spend another 5 minutes, nobody talk, just to say thank you.
Are you opening it, Deimos? Is that...
Yeah, somebody's going to read it. Are we sure Deimos to be the one reading this?
Yeah, I guess Dr. Olivia Benson would have brought it to Sailor.
Okay,
so...
yeah, let me read it. Should I roll something?
No, you can read.
Oh, okay,
right?
I have eyes, yeah.
You might need to skim through it. Maybe it's not front page.
I need to skim through the newspaper, yeah.
front page says, Alaspis Express, train 815, derailed.
Go to page A4 for more.
Yeah, exactly. You flip through it. Actually, the date on it is the day of when this all started.
So it wouldn't necessarily have the name.
No, it doesn't even have any information on it at all.
Well, Dr. Olivia Benson, thank you once again for your service. Once again, I regret to inform you, you've brought me nothing of value.
So she looks at Lucinda and says, I'm already so glad that you're asking the right questions. I do have a map that I can just give to you.
How fortuitous.
I've got a couple points of entries, but here's the thing. When you get it, I'll be here. I like to chill here. It's a pretty view.
You're not like secretly the real villain, right?
Secretly the real villain?
And you're sending us to go get this thing so that you can have all the power?
Highly likely.
Oh, no. Like you'll bring it back to me and then I will make it usable for you.
How?
I'm not a good shot. She holds up a shotgun and she's like, this thing is not good at range things. There's no way I could hit her with this.
Now with that attitude, you can't.
Yeah. I'm a little bit of a craftsman, so I will mold those into a couple of bullets and you just shoot it and it'll go right through the flames, end it all.
If you're suspicious, can she roll some kind of check?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
Can I roll an insight check? I want to roll an insight check.
That's a nat 20 plus 4, baby.
Oh, I got a 14.
I got a 3. So I'm
Nice. Carrying the team. Let's go.
Yeah. Lucinda's like, great.
Lucinda's like, she is green.
Actually, hold on. This is what I like to do when somebody fails so low. Okay, you do believe her. I roll odds or evens to determine whether you believe or not. That way, I'm not just telling you the opposite, right? But yeah, you believe her.
It sounds plausible to me, yeah.
Sailor, you're kind of in the middle. You're leaning more towards believing her, but can't quite tell. You're still holding out a little bit. Meanwhile, you're going to be surprised. Deimos, you 100% believe her. Well, you believe what she's saying, but you also can tell that maybe she's not telling you 100% everything.
The whole truth. Okay.
But you can tell that she is being honest about not being able to hit, that she will craft this for you and that you guys will take care of it. Those kind of things.
Okay. So no vibes of betrayal.
Future betrayal.
No betrayal vibes.
All right, bet. I'd like to report I have no betrayal vibes. We can continue.
Pass the betrayal vibe check. Fantastic.
Yes, vibe check passed. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's roll up to this guy's house.
So we got that map from her, right?
Yep. And it does show locations. In the basement, there's a bedroom. I legit have a map.
Oh,
let's go.
And there are notes scribbled on the map for you guys of references. She's been scouting it type of thing. To make this easy for me to not have to do northeast, west, south. Those are 4 directions. I'm just going to say left, right, left side, right side, back side, front side of the building type thing, right? So the meditation room is pretty center, but against the left wall of the building.
Which floor?
The basement.
The basement. Oh,
Yep.
That's easy.
A little bit more towards the back of the building, there's 2 rooms that are bedrooms that on it says houses a couple of men. Not guards, members of the gang. Henchmen. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. There's henchman quarters, 2 of those. And then you go down from there and then there's the kitchen. To the right of there's a very large room in the lower right corner, or the most front right corner. It's just a large room that's kind of like a rumpus room. There's 2 conference rooms. One's in dead center. One's near the back of the building. On the right, there's an office, a bathroom, and then 2 storage rooms. And then the stairs are more towards the back of the building. They're against the back wall. They go up. From there, you would come out of those stairs, and there is a back door, but you would come out of the stairs pretty much right by the dining room. there's a separate room. It's like walled off, so you don't have to see the kitchen, the cooking and all that happening. And the kitchen's right there. That's like the entire back half of the building. The front half of the building is the entryway. And then in the entryway, there's near the center, there's stairs leading up. And then upstairs, you would go up those stairs and you would be in a seating area. Like you go straight up and there's couches to the left, couches to the right against the walls. Pretty large area. The back third of the building is the master bedroom. There's the master bathroom, master closet, right? All marked on there. It's a fairly detailed map. Then the front third of the building is the office. Very, very large office. And then there's like 2 balconies that go out that you could stand on, look out from, right? Like, so points of entry, you've got the 2 top floor balcony entrances. You've got the back door on the ground floor and just the front door. And then there's also kind of a star next to the meditation room and the bathroom. There's a reference, kind of like asterisk, right? It's like asterisk, double asterisk. The first asterisk is in the meditation room and it says possible point of entry, adjacent building occupied by a large family. The double asterisk says abandoned arcade adjacent possible point of entry, might lead to the bathroom though.
Yeah.
Now, is this thing stationary or does he keep that thing on him?
Oh, no, it's in the meditation room.
It's in the meditation room. Okay, bet.
Yeah. So she said that it was on display in the meditation room.
Okay, thought I remembered something like that. Okay, if we're all huddled around looking at the map, I'm gonna take a moment to just disclose.
So, just a couple things here. First off, I don't have a great history with gangs and henchmen gang-related activities. So I'm just gonna put that on the table right now. I'm very nervous. Second of all, what the heck are we supposed to do? Are we going like stealth mode? Are we charging in?
So I'm wondering, are there any vents that Dr. Olivia Benson, because this is like her jam. She loves breaking into buildings and stealing things.
Oh, let's go, doctor.
Are there any vents that she can sneak into on this property?
That's
There's
good.
gotta be.
You know that there's gotta be.
Got it.
But it's not marked on there.
Yeah.
She would have to like scope it out there and find it for herself.
Could you send her to scope it out and do like a search check, and then we can see like if she has some
Intel?
access? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything?
Okay, I need 5 minutes of complete silence. And again, finger temple, intense staring contest. Olivia Benson nods her head, runs off.
The nice thing about the editing will be that I'll edit in 5 solid minutes of
So we don't
silence.
have to
minutes
have
of
it.
silence.
Yeah.
It's for the immersion.
Yeah.
It's like I'm really there.
They really commit to the role play.
So when she comes back, should I roll a search?
Yeah. So Lucinda was handed the map. Do you like pass around the map at all, or is it kind of like center? You just all are looking at it.
I
at
thought
once
we were all just
together?
kind of like huddled around it.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. I dig that. So, roll a search check.
Ay, Dios mío. That's a
Uh-oh.
1.
Oh,
no.
Dr. Olivia Benson, you're making me look bad.
Or there's just no vents. There's no ventilation system in
no
this house.
circulation at
Or
all.
none. Yeah.
Rolling bad. Rolling bad today.
Dr. Olivia Benson comes back and you do your whole 5 minutes of telecommunication, and she seems so confident that she has a way in.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You guys, Olivia thinks she has a way in.
All right, she's never failed us thus far.
I mean, she kind of has.
If you're referring to the newspaper thing, she did what she was supposed to. It's not her fault the newspaper didn't have the names.
She tried her best.
She did.
Dr. Olivia Benson very confidently starts leading you.
Great. We
go.
follow Dr. Olivia Benson.
Is this a way in for her or a way in for us?
For her.
Is she taking us right to the front door?
No. She takes you to definitely the wrong building.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Is this the adjacent building?
No, not even adjacent. You're like,
It's a
you're
different
like 2
neighborhood.
streets away.
I feel like we're following her, and the further she goes, we all just kind of stop. Just watch her keep going. Like, well,
Well, okay. That was my grand idea.
So I guess ideally we go for stealth, avoiding conflict.
Like the arcade, is that busy? Is no one in there?
Oh, yeah. It says it's an abandoned arcade.
Okay. So, and the family that's next door, are they still living there?
Yeah, left building is occupied by a large family.
But it's closer to the meditation room.
Yeah, like you could have direct access to the meditation room from there.
We would just have to talk to a family. We can
do that.
do that.
We can do that.
I don't see anything going wrong with this. Carry on.
We foresee no problems.
It's fine.
Can we walk right up to their house and just knock on the door?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you walk the couple streets over, you get to that house, knock, right? Who's
Yeah,
knocking?
yeah,
Who's
we'll knock.
who's leading this?
listen, I've got a decent talk check.
I have an okay talk check.
You have a good talk check when persuading.
When persuading. Yeah, I was like, yeah, maybe that's the backup plan, but somebody should just like try to ask nicely first, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, are you all three going up?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
the more intimidating, the better.
All right, so you go, you knock, someone opens the door. A teenage boy. What are you selling?
Oh, we're not selling anything at all, I promise. However, did you know that they're giving out free V-Bucks down the road? Like thousands of V-Bucks. Would I lie to you?
Roll a talk check.
Would it be deception or just talk?
I mean, you're definitely deceiving.
Okay. Because I've got a +5 on deception. So I rolled 14, so that's 19.
Oh, wow.
So much for asking politely.
I didn't expect a teenager. I panicked, okay? Expecting an adult.
I too am nervous of teenagers. I get it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, uh-oh. Now I'm worried.
Eyes go real wide. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
He said down that way, points a direction.
That way. That way.
Brandon, Clara, Daniel, Dordy. Come on, let's go. Free V-Bucks.
What's that free V-Bucks?
Yeah, free V-Bucks. Come on.
B-Bucks. They're B-Bucks in the Bunkers and Badasses universe. B-Bucks.
V-Bucks. Everything's bees here.
Can you edit in like sound of feet running down the stairs? Just like
Just a bunch of
Oh, yeah.
feet.
You hear somebody get pushed into a wall. Brandon, don't push. It's too slow. You gotta be stronger than that to get all these V-Bucks. Let's go.
Slow down. Wait for me.
Then you hear some adults yelling, don't run down the stairs. Don't push your brother.
The dad free V-Bucks?
No, honey. No. No. Once you start playing that again, you're just going to want to spend more than you have.
It's like his gambling addiction, but it's Fortnite.
You're right. It's okay, whatever. Fine. You get a shop. It's fine. Pissed. Whatever. Ugh. You never let me do anything fun. But the kids all run past you and run down the street. So you have evacuated the building of kids.
Okay. That takes away the worst of it. Now, we have options here. Either we sneak by if our stealth is high enough, or we engage with the parents and come up with another clever ruse.
the mum sounds sensible.
Whoa, but I think it's funnier if we just break into this couple's house.
I'm a bit confused how we get from their house into.
Yeah, we don't have a map of this house. We just know that somewhere.
Oh, okay, well then maybe we'll have to ask them. Do you guys have any secret doors that lead to other buildings?
For no reason whatsoever.
For no reason
Yeah.
whatsoever. We are just curious. We're doing a survey.
Well, I'm wondering, this gang moved in and took over the town. Like, how happy are these people that somebody has just appointed themselves in charge? If we are going to talk to them, like, feel out whether they're on Victor's side or not.
Yeah, well, Sailor has the whole isn't public servant thing going on here, which could benefit us greatly.
Oh, but it also could greatly harm us.
True! True! Oh,
Yeah, let's, okay. I would be happy to talk to the mom.
Right? Then we can just shoot them.
She's got a point.
Non-fatally, just in the leg, put them out of the way.
Just in case.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's plan B, right?
Plan B. Okay, so I'm gonna knock on the door. Hello.
A woman answers the door. Yes?
Hi. I am from I don't fucking know. From the mayor's office of I don't fucking know, and we're here to conduct a survey. Are you happy with the current state of leadership within your town?
What do you mean leadership?
Like the gangs.
Oh, they've been here forever.
So you're cool with them?
I mean, cool, relative, but we're used to them. Sure, they're a little more annoying right now because they kind of think they own the place even more so than they did before. But let's face it, they pretty much owned this place before too.
Cool, but you're not like in their pocket.
Like, do we work? No, we don't work for them.
Okay, great. Then I have a follow-up question. Does your house have any secret doors?
Roll a talk check.
That is 10. I'm doing bad today. Yeah, that's a 10 because I'm not trying to persuade her to do anything.
Secret? I'm not sure what you mean.
Lucinda, get her.
I really regret not asking the dwarf how we get in. Okay, so I don't want to really conduct business on the street, so I'm going to sort of move into the house in a very determined way. Like, let's take this inside. Right?
Oh my God. This just got serious.
Okay, yeah, so you're walking in, which you also have a bonus on boss checks, like on something like that, right? Like bossy talk?
I'm a girl boss. So
girl boss, yep.
Let's go.
That's what it was. So roll that girl boss talk check.
That is a 10.
Oof.
So not great.
Not
she
great.
doesn't let you pass by. She's like, no, we're fine here. I think I'm actually gonna go.
Wait, no. I need to put my hand on the door to stop it from closing. Wait, no. Okay, I'm so sorry. We got him on the wrong foot. That's my bad.
She's trying to shut it harder. Roll an interact check.
Balls, was it 11?
Oh.
You know what? Because it's an opposing one, I'm going to make her roll 2.
Okay.
She rolled an 11. Literally nothing. Like
Nothing is happening.
Yeah, like there's not enough space for a body to move through it, but you're able to like hold the door perfectly still as you both are like pushing against it so that it's open a crack.
I am incredibly strong.
Yeah. There's no tug of war. It's just a neutral.
Listen.
We need your help to sort this whole flames and lightning thing out.
Yeah, you don't like the flames and lightning, do you?
Yeah, that's definitely not great. You've piqued my interest. Okay. Let's talk out here, though.
What if I told you we had a way to stop that once and for all?
That sounds great.
It does require us to search your house head to toe.
What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
We are looking at... Okay. You promise not to tell anyone?
No. I'm sorry. I don't know you. We have no rapport here.
Yeah, I'm like, it's fine. If she does, we'll go with plan B.
The rumor on the street is that there is an entrance to this house through your house.
We share a wall.
Oh.
That'll do it.
But I have no idea how we would... I mean, I've never seen any sort of secret entrance.
Have you looked?
It's secret.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, not just a pretty face.
Okay. All right. So what so you need, and that's why you were asking about getting into the Salamancas.
Yeah, because we are trying to keep this all below board, if you know what I'm saying.
Deimos is in shock.
Okay.
Deimos is getting cold feet. Deimos is going to tug on both of your sleeves. Be like,
Group huddle.
I turn back to the lady 1 second. I keep my hand on the door, though.
she's like, yeah. Okay. Huddles in real close. Voice low.
The guys that off to me before. Yeah, that's the Sourcebook. They're really bad news. I'm concerned.
Okay, hang on. So they're the ones who killed you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we can't let that stand.
Yeah, what if instead of being afraid, you got bad?
That'd be pretty cool, I guess.
But yeah, do you have that software update?
I think so. Can you give me one of those big old slaps you give me sometimes?
Yeah. And I still got my hand on the door, and I like wind up my other hand and just like give you a slap in the back of the shoulder.
Yeah, dude, I'm freaking pissed.
Yeah.
This guy's really messed me up, man.
As Sailor does that little hype up hit, you get kind of that flashback of like, we're pranking.
Oh, if a robot could cry. Yeah, the little LEDs on his face light up, and there's like little tears, LED tears going down his face. He's like,
Yeah, dude, I'm freaking pissed, dude. Let's mess these guys up.
he's yelled at. So the homeowners are probably like, huh? Thinking that's them we're going to mess up.
I personally would love to see Deimos just get like so freaking hyped that he like busts into the house and like goes to the adjoining wall, the adjoining wall of the home, and just leaves a Deimos shaped hole in the wall.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Can I do that? Can I do like a strength check? Just like plow through the...
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to decide what would be best, like interact, because you can do like strength interact, maybe a traverse. One of those two I feel like would be good. Whichever one you want. You can roll a traverse check or an interact check.
Okay. I'll do traverse. Higher modifier. Okay, so Damos is like,
Yeah, look, let's bust these guys up.
and then he looks and he's like,
Pardon me, I'm using your facilities.
and he goes into the house. He goes into the house and he just gears up with one elbow in front of him and just charges at the wall and rolls a 14 plus 3. That's 17.
You successfully charge into the house, push open the door. The woman backs up. Whoa, please don't hurt us. And then you go in, you turn right at the first opening that you have. It's like a nice little living room. And then you get to the wall and you go into it with your elbow and you put that almost a Deimos shape through the wall. But there's definitely debris that falls off too. It's just like a wood and drywall type thing. Multiple layers of that, right? Because there's like that little crawl space that would be between the buildings.
So do I make it all the way through?
Yeah, if you had flesh, the fiberglass would be itchy as
Oh, it would be bad.
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Somewhere in the Middle of the Episode, where we do ads and promo swaps and whatnot and who's it's. So real quick, just want to say thank you for listening this far. Bunkers and Badasses is made by Nerdvana Games, so go to their website, check it out. You can probably still get a deluxe edition that comes with miniatures, a board, a dry erase map, standees, and all sorts of fun things in it. So go to nerdvanagames.com, check it out. You can support us directly on Ko-fi. There'll be a link in the episode description and the link tree at the very least. Huge shout out to Kyle, who does our music, as well as Shard13, XIII. They also do a lot of our music, and we are so grateful to them because it is amazing. I love being able to put original music into the show. All right, that's it. There might be an ad after this and some promo swaps from other shows. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hey, I'm Dre Silvertooth, and I'm a GM. You should absolutely come listen to our podcast, because I have the best heroes. They're hunting curses for the Queen of Vyre, and it's going great.
I got 5 hit points.
I have a plan.
Is it to write my eulogy?
They make really good choices.
Oh God, why did I do that?
It's all according to plan. Textbook success.
She did fall 45 feet in full armor, though.
Well,
Fine. They are bad heroes. I have 4 very bad heroes on my podcast. But they are hilarious. Come check us out at badheroescast.com or find Bad Heroes wherever you get your podcasts.
I haven't been playing my bard correctly, so now I am going to.
Hold up. You mean trying to summon an electric guitar so that you can use the auxiliary cord was not doing it correctly?
Oh no, that was definitely correct.
Does he make it right into the meditation room?
No, he was on the ground floor, so he is now in the dining room. It's actually empty.
I think Deimos is shocked that he actually made it through. And the adrenaline is just like the adrenaline, the robo-adrenaline. Right? It's got him so pumped. Gets through the wall. He's like covered in the whatever sheetrock. He's like all dusty. And he says,
"Get ready to be turned into pancakes, because that's my specialty."
And he picks up the dining table and just throws it.
You just do it. I'm not even going to make you roll an interact check or anything. You definitely chuck the table. It goes across the room. Pieces of it break.
Have Lucinda and I like pushed our way into the house now as well to like make our way to the hole?
I'm finding the whole thing less than ideal.
It's definitely not ideal at all.
That's up to you. Yeah, the door's wide open. She's backed off, so you can walk right in.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk right in and thank her for her service.
I'll go in.
I can be a diversion if you guys want to like avoid the conflict and sneak to the correct room. Very good at making a scene.
Because if we go through that hole, we have to go through the dining room to where the stairs are to go downstairs.
How far is the staircase from the dining room?
Yeah.
So the dining room's pretty large, but the back of the house, it's pretty much right up against the back of the house there. So it's not far. Like you flipped the table that direction.
Okay. Good. Excellent. Oh, great.
You've yelled this. It's all that epic moment. Your two companions, are you waiting kind of like in the other house to see if like other people come or something?
I want to be like peeking through the Deimos-shaped hole in the wall.
Yeah, you're peeking through, waiting, and literally nobody comes.
Oh, it was a trap.
A trap?
No, it's highly suspect. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I want to shimmy through.
Might as well. You know, if anyone asks, we can be like, we're just fixing this hole.
Yeah, we're just here to fix the hole.
We're the repair crew.
Yeah.
We're maintenance.
Yeah, I think we should move towards the stairs to start making our way downtown.
I'm going to follow, but I'm still like all like jacked up on robot adrenaline.
I'm also like, I don't get it. I told him it was pancake time. What waste of the line, dude? I thought I had him with that zinger.
This means you're practiced for next time.
You're right. I like your optimism. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you get to the stairs, walking down them, right?
Yeah.
You walk down the stairs, and on the map, you've got, as soon as you get down there, there's a straight hallway down. At the very end of that long corridor would be the rumpus room, the fun stuff room. Immediately to your left, there's 2 storage rooms. Further down is the office and then the bathroom. To your right, there's no entrance right there, but that's the conference room 2. And then there's a hallway. And then just past that is conference room 1. There's a hallway between them, and the doors are in that hallway to there. And then you go straight across that, and the meditation room is on the left, right past that hallway. In order to get there, you just need to go down that hallway, take the first right, and then at the T, the door on the left.
We go there.
We do it. No, I figure Deimos probably has like pretty good memory of the visual of the layout of the map, so he can kind of lead the way.
Okay, listen out for other people and stuff while we're going.
Yeah.
Are you sneaking? Are you trying to sneak? Be sneaky-ish?
Yeah, I think so.
At this point, yeah.
Roll a sneak and a search check.
Ooh, okay, so I have an 18 sneak.
21 sneak.
I have a 14 search.
Yeah, I got a 3 for a sneak.
Oh no.
Just like
He knocks over a vase.
like, you know, those podiums with vases on. I'm just like knocking them.
Oh, I got a dirty 20 for search. Was that the one, search?
For fuck's sake, I got a nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
Oh no. It's because this isn't your ideal scenario.
Yeah, I messed you up. I got y'all goofed up in the noggin. Now you're like, oh shit.
this is
My bad.
ideal.
Not ideal.
Yeah. You hear nothing, you see nothing, but both Sailor and Deimos, they start moving down the hallway, and they can hear and sort of see people in the rumpus room straight in front of them. They're just like kind of walking past here and there or chatting. They hear those loud noises, but they manage to sneak pretty quickly to that hallway and cut in between the two conference rooms. So you're in between that, and you can hear a couple of voices to the left. So in conference room 1, which is more like, that's almost dead center of the whole basement, you can hear one of the voices is a robot, and then other voices. You do all that, and then Lucinda comes strolling down. She's got her combat boots that are loud. She's maybe a little too overly confident that nobody was on the main floor, so surely nobody's home at all.
You can blame her.
She starts like touching the wallpaper as you're going, rubbing it up and down. And, like,
Printing to herself, like, oh, that's lovely. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like literally speaking out loud.
Difficult, I'm just doing this at home. Very much, just like that.
I'm going to roll to see if anyone sees you. You're walking down and you're literally just about to turn down that hallway, and somebody walks out of the bathroom.
This is your fault for putting bathrooms on your map.
They're like drying their hands on their shirt, and then they look up.
Okay, I'm gonna punch them straight in the face.
Roll a traverse check, because they are a little far away. They're taken aback, right? Like they just came out of the shitter, drying their hands, not expecting anything.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be fast enough. So now roll a
punch
melee
check.
attack. Yeah.
Punch check.
It's an 8.
You run up so quick, can't get a word out. You punch him right in where are you punching him? Base? Are you tackling him? What?
I'm just going for the knockout, just straight in the middle of the...
Yes. Yeah. Give him that concussion.
You hit him really, really hard. Get a good hit in there. 8 damage. He stumbles backwards, falls on his ass, and back into the bathroom. He's just barely into the bathroom. But he's starting to get up.
I'm gonna keep going. Like, I just gotta shut him up.
Get his ass.
Roll for initiative.
19.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely going first. So before he can even get up, you have another turn.
Brilliant. I haven't really intended to kill him. I just want to knock him out. Can I use my action skill, Deception?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Which is cloak for 2 turns and send out an illusionary decoy that mimics attacks. Attacking dispels the cloak, so I'm hoping to like vanish myself and go behind and then just hit him with the hilt of the sword.
Maybe you've cloaked, but you traverse over him.
12.
You manage to make your way right around him. You're behind him. You're invisible. There's a kind of holographic decoy right in front of him. So that'll end your turn. But he grabs a knife out of his boot, stands up, and slashes at this decoy, and nothing happens, right? It's a decoy. Ghost, I knew this place was haunted. Ghost. Now it's your turn again.
Cool. I'm going for the knockout, non-lethal, just hitting him over the head.
So you get to roll a d12. Oh, wait, does this one?
Attacking dispels the cloak and the decoy, and upgrades all hits to crits for that attack.
Oh, nice.
So you get to roll 2 d12s.
Okay, that's not going to kill him, is it?
I mean, like, you can hold back, right? Like, you're holding back if you don't.
You know your own strength.
Yeah.
It's less about, the force, more about the skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not looking good because I just rolled 2 2s.
Oh no.
So it doesn't even matter. He's just like, is being touching?
No, I mean, that's 4 though, right? And then you get +3, so 7. That's actually enough to knock him out. He's out. Immediately falls to the floor.
Okay.
You girl bossed him to death.
I just, lower him to the ground gently.
Good night, my sweet prince.
And then just, go out into the hall, shut the door, and hope no one needs to use the loo.
Or we're out of here before they do.
Yeah.
While that was going down, by the way, let's go over to you. So this is all happening. Do you guys wait to see? You kind of hurt or disappear maybe, or run a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like we kind of at least want to know what's going on, right? We're not going to leave her behind.
You wait. You see this decoy pop up in front of the door, and then you see sort of motion through the door of somebody falling slowly, being lowered, and then she comes out and shuts the door.
Is everything okay?
Just going to give you a thumbs up and be like, no problem.
Do not go in there.
Woo! Then I say we keep on keeping on towards the meditation room.
Yep, let's do it.
I'm going to let your 2 stealths roll, but Lucinda, you can roll a new stealth.
Yeah, please.
Don't want to keep clumping around.
Yeah.
Well, it's going up, but
Oh, God.
I'm sure I'm meant to be stealthy.
You are an assassin.
Oh, well, it's a 5 this time, baby. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We're going up in the world. Loads of like mini combats, just trying to get there.
Just as you go, yeah. By the end of the episode, you'll be leveled up and we're not.
You'll be like, who brought this woman with us?
Yeah, you shut the door a little too loudly. Somebody calls out, Lair, are you done in there? You've been in there forever. Come on, some of us has got to use that.
I'm going to imitate a kind of gruff male voice and be like,
Roll a talk check.
Oh, God.
that's a 17 plus 3, 20.
Perfect mimicry.
Ooh, he sounds like he's really struggling in there, actually. It's okay. Just breathe. Breathe through it. You got this. Probably going to need some time to like air that out too after. Leave the door open when you're done.
I give Lucinda a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now you start walking towards it. You can hear the voice in conference room 1 of that robot still talking. And straight in front of you, you can even start to make out like there's the door on the left that we need to go to at the T.
All right, we're beelining it.
Yeah, we go there.
We do the thing.
We go to there.
You get to the door, you jiggle the door handle, it won't open. It's locked. Picking locks is generally done through sneaking, especially if you want to be quiet about it. But I have also done interact as it if you don't care about being loud.
I'm great at sneaking. That's a 17.
Ooh.
I am due to have one of those like updos and you just like pull out a pin.
And just wiggle it around a little bit.
It's like a spare cat toy that you keep on you, but you like pull out. It's like a pen, so you pull out the lockpick on the inner side of the cat
And then
toy.
I just sneak it in and then I just wiggle it around a little bit. And then it opens. Pops right on open.
Easy. I give Sailor a thumbs up. I'm very impressed with my teammates. This is great. We're adventuring.
You all go in there, shutting the door behind you. Open or closed?
Oh, closed.
Closed.
Close
Okay.
for sure.
You're in there, close it. There are mirrors all over the place, yoga mats, candles, incense burners in different shapes, dragons, skags, kragons.
Does this room have any windows?
It does not.
Oh, bummer. Okay. We could just blast through the wall back into the lady's
We
house.
could. We definitely could. I'm not against it.
I'm not either.
They're already going to notice the stone missing and the big hole in their dining room. So
Exactly. So,
Oh,
cyber.
do you want the flames to stop?
yeah.
Exactly. All right. Is the stone in sight?
Everybody can roll a search check.
Riley really said, you tell me. Is it?
18.
I've got a 15.
Oh, it's a 7.
Oh, no.
Feels bad.
From Deimos's point of view, you're looking around and you see so many different crystals. There's green crystals, there are blue crystals, there's other colors, there's red, yellow, orange. I can come up with a lot of colors.
Some of them are arranged in decorative shapes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Incredible.
Yeah, this is, it's very earthy, very, what's that word? Like
Granola.
granola. Yeah, that's a good way to say
Very
it.
very woo-woo.
Yeah. You've got the incense burners. You've got a bunch of crystals, healing crystals, right? That's what you see. So you see so many of them. The other two specifically are looking for a red gem. That's what they said. And you do find a red gem that's about the size of your hand. And it's got kind of like a swirling energy to it. Almost like the red is moving inside it. Oh, what's that? Almost like, oh man.
Like one
Sort
of
of
those,
lava lamp like, or
yeah, like one of those. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
back in the day, we used to get like soapy bottle, or not soapy bottles. We'd get like those glass bottles.
Those glass
from
bottles,
drinks.
and you put the glitter in it and like the liquid, and it just like spins around or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. So
Yeah,
it's exactly that.
mine was blue.
Mine was orange. So it's that, but about the size of your hand and red.
Are we allowed to touch it? Like, is it gonna harm us if we touch it?
I mean, can we sort of examine it?
Maybe we should ask Deimos to pick it up.
Oh, okay. Just like sacrifice.
I mean, I don't want my hand to burn off. We can't just replace my hand. We can replace his hand.
Got spare clothes in my backpack, spare clothes in there. I could, try and tie that sucker up in there.
Are we assuming that there is no extra security, that he just assumed his face was unbreakable?
That's true.
Can we take a little look and just see if there are weird?
Yeah, spray an aerosol can to reveal any lasers.
Yeah.
I won't make you roll for that. I'll just tell you straight up. No, there's nothing in there.
Okay.
All right. It's the meditation room. It's where everything is supposed to be open and no barriers between anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would recommend picking it up in something just in case.
Deimos, as I imagine, he's got a bag and is just like scooping crystals into it. 100%. This is the actual crystal we need. What are your thoughts on picking it up?
Thoughts on picking it up? Yes. Yep. Got it. Skip over there. Wow, this one's way cooler than the other ones. Holy cow. Okay. Is it like floating or is it like on a surface?
It's on this brass gemstand.
I don't know. I don't think Deimos would think far enough ahead to like not grab it with his bare hands. That's what he was doing with the rest of the crystals, and that was fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and grab that sucker.
You grab it. Nothing happens.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome.
I turn and look at everyone and smile with it
We're so proud of you.
next to my face, just like, yeah.
And then you hear out in the hallway, something happened to Lair. I don't know if he passed out on the shitter or if maybe somebody hit him. I can't tell. Start searching rooms. And you hear people going around and like opening doors.
Time to go.
Honey, I think we gotta bust through the wall again into the lady's house.
Okay, I can do that, but you're gonna have to get me real mad again.
Oh, real mad? Do you want me to like emotionally destroy you, or just like?
Oh, you can slap me too. That works.
Why slap you on the shoulder again?
Hell yeah. Get another little
Zippity zoop.
I think in a very split second flash, I see my old buddy Mercurius eating a plate of pancakes, giving me a little thumbs up. I'm just elbow out, and I'm gonna charge that sucker. Alrighty, what am I rolling again?
Yeah, let's just keep it traverse check. You're traversing through the wall.
That's right. Okay.
Obviously.
Obviously. That is a 16.
Oh, yeah, you do it. Sure enough, success again. You
All
come
right.
out, and when you look on the other side, it's a laundry room.
I was like hoping that it would be like the man cave, quote unquote, and the dad would be down there like, holy shit. Laundry room works though. Let's go.
His hands go off of the controller, and he's like, I didn't buy any V-Bucks.
All right, so bust through the wall, yell a little bit, turn around. Now let's go.
You hear the door handle shaking of the meditation room. Somebody have the key. Maybe they're in here. I think I heard a crash in there.
Time to go. Let's haul ass.
Yep, I scurry through the hole again.
As I go, I'm going to try and knock any remaining crystals onto the floor. Marble,
Very wise. Genius.
You absolutely do that, and they hear the crashing outside, and they're like, yes, somebody's definitely in there.
But when they come in, they'll Scooby-Doo themselves on all the crystals.
Yeah, they will.
So you all go out, and do you assume it's kind of the same, similar-ish layout?
Probably, right? Just go upstairs and head towards the front door, apologizing to the lady of the house on our way out.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's how we'll do it. Do a search check, because you're searching for
the staircase and everything.
Staircase, yeah.
Ooh.
And that'll determine how quickly, and you can all collectively roll it, and I'll average.
Yeah, I got an 18.
I rolled an 11, so...
Okay,
I got a
29.
5, so I don't know where we are.
34 divided by 3 is 11 and something.
Oh boy.
It takes you a little bit longer to find the stairs. They weren't in the same place that it was in the other house.
Too many
in the other
kids'
building.
toys laying around, too.
For real.
Definitely trip over toys.
Obstacles.
Lucinda, you hear the door open in the other house, in the other building, and roll me a... Let's do your interact check to see if they slip on your trap.
Cool. 18 plus 3.
You hear one person run in and you hear some sliding and then hit into a wall, fall down. The next person goes and just slips. And it's that whole, what's the Home Alone on the step, right? Where he just steps and it's like straight up into the air and down. And then somebody comes in behind them and trips over them. Come on, get up. What are you doing? So that's going to buy you just a little bit more time. You do get upstairs, heading out the door. The main floor there is pretty easy to manage.
Yeah, and again, we mustn't forget apologizing to the lady of the house.
Yeah, on the way out, I'm like,
Thank you for letting me use your facilities.
You make it out.
I'm assuming we're just going to keep running, though.
Yeah, we keep running right back to the dwarf lady like, hey, we got it.
Wow, that was pretty quick. You're out of breath. How'd it go?
Not
So
great.
Okay. She nods. I get it. We've all been in parties before that have kind of a mixed success. You got the job done.
Hey, we did the thing. We did the thing.
We did do the
Yeah.
thing.
I'm proud of you. Deimos, were you saying that you were putting gems into a bag earlier? The other gems?
Yeah.
Did you put the gem in the bag?
Yeah, before bursting through the wall, I put it in the bag for safekeeping.
So here you are. You're holding this bag. You rolled so low that you couldn't really identify which one was it. So you've now got this bag full of crystals.
Oh, and it is full. I took as many as the only remaining crystals are the ones that were on the floor. Scooby-Doo and people. So,
So you got it?
Oh, we
yeah.
got it.
Oh, we got it.
I mean, that's what matters, really. If a few people die, no big deal.
Hey, nobody died?
Oh, okay. Wow, that's impressive. Great.
She was expecting us to kill people.
I mean, I'm not you're vault hunters,
That's
aren't you?
Are we?
Well,
I mean, we're mostly, first and foremost, we're friends. But you know, I don't know. I have the beholder, I guess. Anyways, we got the rock.
I don't want to be tied down to a job title.
Exactly. So here, do the thing with the rock. Here you go.
and he pulls out a crystal.
There's 8 crystals, and number 8 is the one.
Roll as a 1.
Okay, what color of a crystal do you pull out?
It's purple.
That's not it.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I toss it behind me. Roll again.
You hear it break into a couple pieces.
It shatters behind me. 6.
Okay, what's the next?
This one's green.
Green? No, not. It's.
I'll hold them for you.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, take them because I really didn't want to.
I just want to waste them, picking them up off the ground.
Picking up the shattered.
Worth a couple of quid.
It's red. We're looking for a red crystal.
A red one.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Stuffs arm in the bag without looking again, though. That's a 4.
Pink? We're getting closer.
Okay, that is, yeah, pink is kind of you could just dump the whole thing. If you have it in there, you can just dump it on this table. That's fine.
There's we got a lot of crystals in here. I got my personal stuff in here too. Some stuff in here it's embarrassing. I don't want you to look at my stuff. I'll get the crystal. Hold your horses.
Okay, all right.
That's a 5.
Is it this one? I can tell by your face that it's not.
That's a 3. Okay. Now I'm shuffling through it.
Is there only 2 or 3 left?
Well, I just re-rolled and got an 8, so I think I got my hands on the right one.
There we go.
That's the one. Thank you. And now you have some other crystals. I hear that one's good for sinus infections.
Yeah, these are good for all sorts of stuff, including and not limited to revenge, because I freaking hate those guys.
Oh, you don't like the Salamancas?
What, you do?
No, I don't.
Okay, then what's the problem? Come on, fix the crystal. Let's go. That's my boy.
You didn't kill anyone, so I assume maybe it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, thank you.
Listen, it was an accident that we didn't kill them, so let's fix the stone and
Okay.
get on our way.
All right, you're right.
Thank you.
You're handing it to her? She holds out her hand?
Yeah.
Okay. She takes this red gem. She cups it in her hands, covering it with both hands. And you see on the back of her right hand, there is a circular tattoo, kind of like in a ring shape. And it looks like it's green and it's glowing just a little bit. And it's kind of got like almost like water splatter, but in a ring, so that there's like little droplets that go kind of in and out of the actual like base of it. And then you see a little bit of smoke come out of her hands, and she's focusing on it. And then she opens her hands, and the red gem's in 2 smaller pieces, and there's just a little bit of acid on there, a little green acid. And she takes them in the palm of her hand. She pops them in her mouth, pulls them out. They're clean. She takes a napkin from her table and wipes them clean and says, there you go. I was hoping to get 3, but 2. 2's got to do it. You've got 2 bullets. So I'm sorry. I wish I could have done 3.
Did you say bullets?
Yeah. And they're in the shape of sniper rifle bullets.
Oh, shit. For some reason, I was under the impression we were going to be using this to nullify magic and then shoot her with regular guns.
Oh no, the bullets themselves are gonna cut out the middleman.
Yeah, you don't need to get in there or anything. You can do this from a distance.
From a distance.
Well, I am eager to proceed. Who here is the sharpest of shooters?
Both Lucinda and I are pretty sharpshooty.
Got that snipey snipe.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I've been rolling really badly.
I've been rolling very mediocrely.
Redemption, right?
Redemption arc, let's go.
Mío.
Let's see though. Accuracy, Lucinda, you have a +2, right? On your
I have
accuracy.
a +3 now.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so both of you get a +3.
We'll be fine. We'll be golden.
Yeah, I mean, one of us has to roll something, right?
The odds.
They definitely are.
Yeah, you have 2 bullets. Do you both want to just take a shot simultaneously? Do you want to do one and then the other?
One at a time. I'm nervous.
Yeah, one at a time. Okay, so why don't we, now that we have our special bullets, thank you, madame. I really appreciate your service, and also thank you for the map.
Yeah, thank you. Don't fuck it up.
Oh, wish you wouldn't have said that.
The pressure is on.
We should each scope out the best vantage points, right?
That's fair.
Okay, so we'll search for some vantage points. That's a natural 20, baby.
Ooh, nobody else has to roll if you don't.
Yeah, no, you got a nat 20. We're good.
Yeah, nobody's going to do better than that. So
yeah. So of the locations within the town in proximity to the island thing, what are the best spots in this town?
And can one of them be behind her so I get a +1?
That's good, though.
True.
Oh, yeah. Like if you're attacking from behind her, you get +1. Oh, that's to your attack. So that's the amount of damage. You're not even going to have to worry about damage with this.
Okay.
You're just,
right.
It's a one and done.
Yeah.
One and done, baby.
Okay.
So you both can use the same vantage point. So you think there's the rooftops, get high. Maybe you'll be able to see a little bit better into there, but those are really far away. You'll probably take like a -5 to your accuracy for shooting from there.
They're so far away.
That's a really good vantage point. But then closer, you see the old dock that has boat animals. That seems like a good platform that's the closest without going down, like without having to drop down and be at the low ground, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you could even, I mean, it's got like a, what do you call that? Like a, not a canopy, but
on the dock?
Gazebo style type thing, right? Like, yeah, like, so it has no walls, but there's the pillars and a roof. So you could even get on the roof of that and be closer.
Okay.
Maybe you can get on the roof if you can traverse it.
Yeah, I'll try to get on that. I'll try to get on that roof. I would like to work my way over to the roof of the gazebo. How far away is it from where I am now? Like,
well, I mean, you just walk over to the
over there.
But yeah, can you jump up and climb on top of the roof? That's the other question.
Nah, almost. I got an 11.
Okay, yeah.
I do.
You don't quite get it. You managed to like grab it, but you can't pull yourself up.
I gotta work my pull-ups. Yeah, because you give me a boost.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you want to, do an interact.
I'm like,
oh, well, I got a 7.
No, you can't.
You're just dangling.
Oh.
Your face is in her butt and you're like hugging her and like, nope.
I think I'll go to the animal boats instead.
Yeah, so you go onto the platform and there's some animal boats on the like platform, but there's also, it's just like a dock as well.
Is there a cat one?
Totally. Yep.
Okay, I want to go to the cat one.
Okay.
Okay, is the gazebo the best place?
Yeah, like if you can get on top of that.
Could I try and get up there?
Absolutely.
No, I got a 4. I just slipped and fell.
Oh my god.
I'm worried about this roll because I'm not doing well. It's a jinx.
Okay,
oh my
under
gosh.
pressure, the numbers are going to
pressure.
come.
Love it. Yep, you definitely don't make it up there.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna go on whatever is next to you.
What animal's next to her?
Tortoise.
I love it. There's a cat paddle boat and a tortoise paddle boat right next to each other, and you post up.
We set up our little sniper rifles in our cute little boats.
Yeah.
Oh, like, do you get inside the boat and like
Yeah, obviously.
seated? Oh man, yeah, and you're using like the edge of the boat as like a stabilizing point.
Yeah. We're here. We're also here for a fun time, you know?
Yeah, I'll give you a +1.
Fantastic.
It's a clever idea.
So what's the lady doing? Is she just like
She's just floating.
she's just floating?
Yeah, do a search check, both of you.
12.
15.
Lucinda, you can definitely see where she is. You can't see a lot of her, but you get glimpses of like just her knee for a second and her hair for a second, that you have a really good idea of where she is.
Okay.
But Sailor, you're a little bit more iffy. I'm going to take away your 1. So
Dang
you
it.
don't get that +1 anymore.
Dang it. Okay.
But like you have a general idea. You catch like one glimpse of her hair. From that, you can calculate body.
Lucinda, do you want to shoot first since you have a better view than I do?
Yeah. Okay. Roll that dice.
It's now or never, baby.
Yeah, roll that accuracy.
I just roll. Okay.
Yep.
Come on.
Then I think you get +4 because you get your normal accuracy mod is.
I genuinely just got a natural 20.
Oh my god!
Dice.
No!
Oh my hell! Where are you aiming?
So I know where her body is. Do I have a sense of where her head is, or should I'll go for like the body as like I can definitely hit center of that.
That might make more sense, right? Of like you're maybe more focused on that.
Yeah, the biggest like area that I'm
The biggest target.
That's what your training kicks in, right? You're like, it's such a foolish endeavor to aim for the head.
Yeah, that would just be showing off. And we're here for just like everything.
Just kind of, are you doing like chest, stomach?
Yeah, I guess solar plexus, kind of like right in the middle. Yeah, mid chest.
You take aim, balancing your gun, stabilizing it on the edge of the tortoise. You've got your shot lined up. Lick your finger, hold it up. Yeah, okay. Wind speed, got it. Yeah. Adjust, squeeze that trigger slowly, pull it. Slow motion, right? Like 10 minutes of sound of the gun exploding and the red crystal coming out and just like. Yeah.
Like cut you a couple of miles away and there's just the cat's just like frolicking, like looking up.
Yeah. Birds fly off in the jungle.
Yeah.
Point of view of the bullet going, and it's like going to the left of them, and then all of a sudden the wind pushes it slightly, and
nice.
As the bullet gets closer to the fire and the electricity, it does kind of a cylinder of just void, of empty space. So the fire and the electricity are trying to go at it, and it just bends right around it, making this little tunnel and leaving this pathway right to her solar plexus. Got her. And then almost immediately, the flames, the electricity start to calm down. They start to lower, simmer down. You see her start to come down slowly, and she grabs her chest. Her hair goes out, her brown wavy hair. You see her clothing, very like bohemian, and she's looking down at her chest. You see around, too, as it falls, you see 3 other people around, and the flames go down all the way and they collapse. But very shortly after, they start to get up.
So this whole time, while this has been happening, I've been thinking of a strategy with my cats. This is the perfect opportunity for Benjamin Button to rear his big, ugly head and just absolutely go nuts on these remaining figures if he can. I don't know what I would roll for that, but...
Yeah, well, it'll be like an attack, right? Like you guys are gonna you can charge at them. So maybe traverse check to see how well they can climb up and get through the lake bed and onto the island.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll a traverse for Benjamin Button, and that's an 11. My big clumsy boy.
Do you charge with him, or is it just?
Well, I've still got my bullet, and I don't want to waste it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Benjamin Button. Yeah, Benjamin Button starts running towards there. He's not going super fast. The lake bed is kind of the heat and everything dried it so that it's kind of cracked, a little more difficult terrain. Lucinda and Deimos, you're seeing these people. You can roll a search check. You can both roll a search check.
That's a fucking 1, dude. Oh, no. What was it? Search 17, 18.
But yeah, so you look through, and at first you see this big psycho stand up. He's wearing a weird tie-dye shirt, but other than that, big old psycho. You go to the next one, and that kind of looks that slightly resembles that picture that Deimos showed everybody and would hang up. Slightly. It is not, you're stretch of an imagination here, right?
You're a Picasso image.
Yeah. And then you see the last one, and that's your boy. That's who you're looking for.
The bastard himself.
The bastard himself. You recognize it. And you see the 3 figures run to the center person.
I'll just tell Sailor, because I'm aware of her cat getting nearer, and she's poised, ready in case there's any more danger.
Oh yeah, my cat's on its way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
He's about to go berserker mode.
Oh no.
But very slowly making his way there.
Yeah, he's not the fastest, but he's...
Time, huh?
Yeah.
I say to Sailor, hold your fire. That's my mark.
Ooh, go get your man.
I will.
Yes, bestie, go get your man.
So we don't know who the rest of the people are, and we don't know how badly this siren is injured. So I'm going to suggest Deimos comes along. These are the people who've vanished. And I'm going to head out.
All right. I'm tailing close behind.
Oh, I guess Sailor should clarify. I will cover you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Not a doubt in my mind.
There you are, sitting in the cat boat.
In my little cat paddle boat.
Roll traverse check, both Deimos and Lucinda.
That would be a 7.
14.
You're both running. Deimos, as you're running, you get there first. You get to the island first. You even pass Benjamin Button.
He's fine. I think because the thing about Benjamin Button too is he slowly transforms like Bane, and that's why he's such a tank. Is he just grows to 20 times his size, but he does it very slowly.
I love that.
Oh my
He's an
gosh.
icon.
Yeah. So there you go, Deimos. You pass. You're climbing up. Lucinda, you're not that far behind. You and Benjamin Button get there roughly the same time, though Benjamin Button is struggling a little bit getting up that. Because it's kind of almost like a wall, and so you kind of have to jump up it.
He turns into one of those thick guys that can't turn the. That's why it makes it difficult. He can't jump like a normal cat could.
Oh,
it's because he's too beefy, so he can't quite get up to where the ledge where he needs to be.
He just gets stuck in the little moat.
Yeah, you just have a big Bane, like a Bane type cat, just me.
Perfect.
Wow.
They're now stuck on the island because they can't get past the cat. They're have to live here forever.
So Deimos, you get there. You are the first to the island. You're able to get up there fairly easy. You jump up. You got both your robotic arms pull you up head first. Scurry up and then do a little bit of a push up of kind of crouched position, standing, and then do you keep running? Is that what you do? You see the figures out ahead of you. You don't necessarily recognize any of them yet.
Probably tentatively walking towards them and scoping it out.
Okay, you get a bit closer, and then Lucinda, you've reached it. Poor Benjamin Button, gone way too big, a little too chunky to make it up this cliff face that is the island.
Like all cats do, just lays on his back and waits.
Waits.
And they're like, oh, okay.
Such a goober.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry on.
So then you jump up, kind of have to do the same thing, right? Of the shimmy up, struggle, and then you stand up. What about you? Do you start running? You know that that's who you're looking for. Are you going to run? Are you going to hide, walk casually?
I know my mark well enough to know that he is reckless. I'm not going to run towards him. I'm much more cautious. I would probably walk up, giving him time to realize. Like, how far away am I? Yeah, I would probably just walk.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the outer edge of the island, and then they're on the inner. They're like nearly the center. They've all clustered kind of together in the middle there.
I pictured it really barren. Like, there's nothing on it.
It is. Yeah, it's totally barren. Like, I mean, the fire. There's definitely scorch marks all over the ground. There's even smoke rising out of some places. It's warm. It's not hot necessarily. You're not hurting yourself by touching it, but it's definitely hot ground.
Yeah, I mean, I would walk towards him, but I wouldn't run. So that would look very much like an attack.
Oh, no. What are you doing here?
Thanks so much for listening to Friend and Foe Adventure Co. I was so happy to have these three folks on. So let's go through and introduce them and introduce you, your character, and a frivolous fact about them. Let's start with, oh gosh, I hate choosing who goes first.
Should roll.
Yeah, roll for me.
Oh, I rolled an 11.
I honestly rolled an 11. One of us is going to have to change.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 6.
I rolled an 11.
Oh my gosh, are you
Well,
serious?
there's no way we all rolled 11s.
Yeah.
We're the 11 gang.
Everyone introduce yourself simultaneously.
I just talking over each other.
What was your second roll, Bunty?
Sorry, I haven't done that. 3.
I literally rolled a 3.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my god.
All right, the two of you roll again. So first is going to be Nick.
16.
4.
Ooh, finally. Different.
I was so scared.
What is up, everybody? My name is Nick. You may have heard me on a previous adventure. I played Deimos, who was Mercurius's companion bot. I love the series. I've cosplayed from it, which you should all do as well. I love me some Tarquin Britstone, and I'm ready to party. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. You can find me on all social medias under Nixtrosity. Pleasure to make your acquaintance and be back for another ridiculous episode. It was so good. Thank you, Riley.
Thanks so much for being willing to do it.
Thank you for the tears. I will take a while to recover from this wound. Thank you.
Oh, frivolous facts about Deimos.
Frivolous fact about Deimos. Deimos always keeps that motherfucking thing on him, and by motherfucking thing I mean deadly nightshade, for just in cases.
Okay.
He grows it himself and keeps it handy.
Nice. I love it. Great. Well, thank you. And yeah, thanks again, Nick, for coming on.
Whoop, whoop.
So let's go to Bunty next.
Hi, I'm Bunty, and I've been playing Lucinda. Lucinda is a very practical kind of a woman. She likes to think she doesn't really do sentimentality, but a frivolous fact about Lucinda is that she can create an illusion of herself, and when she does that, she changes the shape of her nose just slightly because she
No.
you know, it's just something that she slightly insecurity, but
I have never related so hard to a frivolous fact. Like, if I could do that, I 100% would if I had a decoy.
like it has to look like to be a decoy, but she just changes it and it looks at it and she's like, yeah.
Like, is it a smaller nose, a different shaped nose? Sorry, I have to ask the follow-up.
She has a little bump on her nose where she broke it in a fight once. It's the only fight she lost, and she was criticized for it. And so she always perfects her nose as though she hadn't lost a fight.
Wow.
Girl. Yeah.
Damn. Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Frost, and I play Sailor Twift along with my 3 cats, Dr. Olivia Benson, Meredith Gray, and Benjamin Button. A frivolous fact about Sailor is she can't ride a bike.
Oh, no.
Never learned.
That's a little sad.
Yeah.
Does she regret that?
It's just never really come up. So...
Hence why it's frivolous.
Yeah. It's not that she regrets it. She just has never really had a need to.
But if she sees someone riding a bike, she's like, I could if I want it.
Oh yeah, she can do anything she sets her mind to. But she's good. She's good.
I'm Riley, the BM. I should probably put that before this because it's weird for me to do that after, I think. But normally...
Well, you didn't roll, so...
Nat 20.
Yeah, sure.
You buy it? So I'm Riley, I'm the BM, and a frivolous fact about Elaspis is that...
I want to know who that family was.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's hear about the family. Why were there so many goddamn kids?
Frivolous fact does.
Oh my gosh. A frivolous fact about Elaspis is that today's episode with the family of the house that you broke into broke down 2 of their walls. They had just finished paying off that mortgage, and that's why they didn't leave after, is because they didn't want to accrue more debt after just clearing that debt.
Oh no.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoopsies. If you enjoy the show, give us those precious 5 stars and reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Good Pods, and or wherever else you can. If you write us a review on Apple Podcasts, so if you don't have one, go and make an Apple Podcasts account just so you can write us a review. That would be awesome. And if you do that, we'll read it on here like so, because we got a new review, which I will read now from KB Baus 27. Love this podcast. I knew nothing about Borderlands and was just looking for more actual place to listen to, and I'm so glad I found this. The BM is fantastic. Oh, shucks. And the story they've come up with is engaging, exciting, and fun. Oh, double shucks. The players work so well together and are weaving some amazing character growth into the story. Can't recommend it highly enough. Thank you so much. That means, again, it just means the world to us that people listen to the podcast and that people actually love it or enjoy it. So as you can tell, it makes us all so excited. Follow us on social media, interact with us there at FF Adventure Co. on most of the social medias. We're most active on Twitter, but really I'll respond anywhere because I get the notifications. We also have a Discord. I'm definitely the most active in there. Love engaging with the folks in there. It's a great group there. So you can find links to that and our other social medias and other places that you can listen to the show in our Linktree link, which is in the episode description, or any of our social medias. Now, I'm so sorry that this one was a few days late. Kimmy and I had vacations, a work trip, and our 9-year anniversary, which were all wonderful, but unfortunately, that meant that I had to give up a little bit of editing time, and double unfortunately, that means that I'm already behind on the next episode, which picks back up right where we left our main cast and then this group joining them. Wow, you all deserve medals for waiting so long to hear if Phaleon will be okay. The next episode should come out on July 18th, but again, it might be slightly late. And if it is, I'm so sorry. Once again, I want to say a huge thank you to this cast. They were absolutely wonderful in recording. And this was actually all recorded in one session. It was the longest session I've ever done of any role-playing game in one sitting, which I know probably isn't that long for a lot of folks, but it was like 5-6 hours, I think. And it was a blast the entire time. I originally thought that the whole thing would just be 2 hours, but of course, so many genius ideas. Anyway, follow Nick, who played Deimos, at Nickstrosity. Go check out their cosplay. So much gorgeous stuff. By the way, he's getting married to the love of his life, and I'm so excited. That's this week, so you will probably see some awesome, beautiful pictures of them on their social medias. So yeah, definitely go follow Nickstrosity on all the social medias. Bunty, who plays Lucinda, is at Allison Janet Bro 1. And then Rebecca, who played Sailor Twift, is at You Gross Rebecca. Again, huge shout out. Check them out on their social medias. Pride Month may be over, but we will always be an LGBTQIA plus loving podcast. In the stories we tell, the characters we play, and as actual human beings that are in these communities, we will always stand with our friends, and I hope you will stand with us too. It shouldn't be political to say that love is love and that discrimination isn't okay. It takes courage to be kind. It takes love to be badass.
Hunter, I'll watch your back if you watch mine, Ball Hunter. Those bandits better running high. You got your 20-sided die. You got a sparkle in your eye. You got your guns. Let's get some.
Very shortly after, they start to get up.
Oh no, I have a really bad feeling. I'm just
You can roll a search check. You can both roll a search check.
That's a fucking 1, dude.
Oh, no.
Blinded by my feelings right now.
How dare you?
What the fuck, dude? I don't want to play anymore.
Oh no.
That was amazing.
And you see the 3 figures run to the center person.
Oh, you're glad I didn't go for a headshot with a natural 20.
I know.